I want to turn our attention to page speed because page speed is one of Google's ranking factors. And although it's not a huge factor, it is absolutely an important one. Google is letting us know that this is an important ranking factor, and they're making it easy for us to know why our pages are loading the way they are and what we can do to do better, because it's all about delivering a good experience for users. And that's one of the reasons why page speed is so important, because it is about user experience. You know that if you go to a website and it takes too long to load, you're going to go somewhere else. And that's what we don't want to have happen with the website we're working on. And especially these days, as more and more searches are being performed on mobile devices that have slower connections, this is becoming more and more important for us into consideration and to take action on. So we never know what factor is actually going to push us above the competitor. If we have the same on-page optimization and the same quality content on our website and everything else looks the same between us and our competitor, this could be the factor that pushes us above the competitor, because Google wants to give their users fast loading websites. So that's why it's important that we take advantage of all of the factors that we can, because we never know which one is going to give us that advantage. Even in Google Analytics, they are now showing us our page load time, our page speed. So you can actually see that by logging in. You can go to behavior, and then you can scroll down to site speed, and you can look at your page timings, which is how long it takes for your website to load, and then also user timings, how long it takes to load before a user is able to take action. And then it gives you speed suggestions broken down by page. And that will actually take you to the Page Speed Insights tool, which I would like to take a look at. This allows us to put in our domain and analyze it. And this is going to give us a score to let us know how well we are performing in Google. So now Google measures page speed on a scale of 0 to 100, with 100 being the better number. Google considers that we're doing very well if we score about 85 or above. So this is just a good gauge for you to look at. So you'll notice that there are both a mobile and desktop tabs here. So it will give us a score for those two different devices, and it will tell us what we should fix, what we should consider fixing, and what we're doing well. And it is also going to look at user experience. Then we can go over to our desktop and take a look. So here we'll see for mobile devices, we're scoring 50 out of 100. But this website is not optimized currently for mobile devices. So there is really a lot that we can do there. And 50 is not all that great of a score. But as you can see, when we go down, not only does it tell us what to fix, it tells us how we can fix it. So it's really, really helpful. So let's take a look at some common ones here. So optimizing images is another one. A lot of times we have scripts such as CSS, JavaScript, that we need to make some changes to that will help us load a bit faster. So we can click on the Show How to Fix, and it's going to tell us what specific images here are taking up a lot of room, and it's going to tell us what kind of reduction we can expect to see should we optimize the images. So it'll tell us what we need to specifically fix, and then we can click the link here for optimizing images, and it will take us to a screen where it shows us specifically how we can go about doing that. Now going back, I can look at my desktop, and here I see that I score 67, but that's still not great. But it gives you an idea here. This is showing that we're red. This is really, we need a lot of work. Yellow, we should definitely consider fixing some things. But if it was green with a higher score, we're looking much better. So here we have 67, but there's going to be a lot of the same type of issues. So it's likely that when we fix some of these issues, it's going to improve the mobile user experience as well as the desktop user experience. So this is a good idea to look at when you have an older site that you'll be redesigning. You can see where some of the issues were coming in, and before you actually go and launch a new website, it's good to come and plug in the URL here. Even if it's a demo URL, that's okay. Put it in here and let them analyze it, so that way before you launch you can make sure that all of these suggestions are taken care of and you are loading with a very fast website.